You still didn't clean up the mess from breakfast!
I'm so sorry. I was just about to get started on it, I swear. I've been feeling so under the weather I haven't been able to move for a little while.
Just get it done. Are you telling me that you've been lounging around on your ass doing nothing this whole time? Me and Kelsey had breakfast at 7:30 a.m. That's all 3 hours ago. Patricia, 3 hours!
I'm being serious, Michael. I'm in a lot of pain here. I'm on my period and I feel awful. To be honest, I've been finding it difficult to move since I got up this morning.
You think being on your period gives you license to sit around and do nothing all day? Tell me, how exactly do you think you'd be able to get by if you weren't a stay-at-home housewife? Women go to work on their periods all the time. Wake up and smell the coffee, you lazy slob. You're lucky you don't have to go to work. All I ask is that you keep the house tidy and make me happy. But no, you can't even do that! You're useless! If there was anyone as lazy as you at my company, they'd get fired before they knew what hit them!
Michael, please. Periods affect every woman differently. There may be people who don't get any symptoms and can carry on working as normally, but I'm not so lucky. I get stomach cramps, I throw up randomly. It's hard to move.
You're the first person in my life who says that they can't move because they're on their period. You know what? It'd be comical if it wasn't turning the house into such a mess. You speak as if it's common knowledge, but I've never seen it, and I've never heard of it. You're the only one who acts like this. Half of the employees at my company are women. You'd think I'd have heard of it by now if there was any truth into what you're saying. No matter how you look at it, what you're saying is suspicious, and it doesn't add up.
Obviously, you haven't heard of it. That's not surprising at all. You think women like talking about this kind of thing? The girls at your company are hardly gonna go around the office giving detailed updates on their nether regions to their male coworkers.
Ugh. God damn it, woman. Whatever. I'm done listening to your pathetic excuses. The thing that annoys me the most about your attitude is that now Kelsey is suffering as a result of these alleged period pains of yours. Do you know how hard she's working with her studies at school? I've never seen a kid as diligent as her. She even turns down invites to hang out with other kids to do homework. The least she should be able to expect in return is a warm meal and a tidy house to come home to. But no! You can't even give her that! Your own daughter! You dare call yourself a housewife? Aren't you embarrassed? Why don't you try thinking about your daughter instead of yourself for a change? You sorry excuse for a woman?
Michael, please. It's not like I don't want to cook or do the housework. It's just, there are times where my medicine doesn't work. And no matter how much will there is, I feel so awful I literally cannot get out of bed. I'm not doing this because I want to. I promise you I'm not.
Wait a sec. This can't be real. You're not actually getting mad at me, are you? You've got some nerve. How dare you speak to me like that? I am the breadwinner in this household. And what are you? A lowly, stay-at-home housewife? And a failed one at that! Your job, no. Your reason for existing on this earth is to provide for me and Kelsey. And to see that we're happy at all times. What value do you have if you can't even do that?
Michael, please, will you just listen to me? Can't you just try to understand my period pains? Won't you please try to understand that I'm not doing this because I want to? You've been so horrible lately. What happened to you?
What happened to you? Shut up, you shrieking banshee! You need to stay quiet and obey my orders at all times. You need to stop causing problems for our daughter. Do I make myself clear?
Why can't you understand?
Listen to you. You're like a child. And there I was, thinking I married a grown woman. Everyone feels a little under the weather from time to time. That's no excuse to slob around in bed and on the sofa, day in and day out. How long have you been a woman at this point? You'd think you'd have the basics down by now. Stop blowing things out of proportion like some whining baby and fulfill your duties. Suck it up and do your job like the rest of the human race. Do not answer me back this time. This conversation is over. Go and check the documents I left in my study. They're on the left side of my desk. Get it done now. Hey, Slothy! Slothy, Slothy, Slothy! Are you there? Answer me! Good grief. You're not lazing around in bed because of those pathetic period pains, are you?
I'm at the hospital. I was rushed here in an ambulance.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
I collapsed with excruciating period pains and couldn't move or get back up.
Are you a moron? What the heck is wrong with you, woman? Since when did that kind of thing happen with period pains? You're talking crap, and you know it! You called an ambulance? Over that? We're not insured, you idiot! Will you be paying for this? Of course you won't! Do you have any idea how much this is gonna cost me? Not only that, but there are people who need ambulances far more than you do. There's probably someone out there suffering unnecessarily right now because of you! Stop wasting other people's valuable time and money over your proxy period pains!
I didn't call the ambulance. Someone saw me and rushed over. I was at the laundromat when it happened, doing guess what? Washing the suit of someone with absolutely no understanding of period pains whatsoever.
You've got some cheek, woman! Do not disrespect me like that ever again. Feeling all bold because you got carried away in an ambulance, are we? Don't think that there won't be consequences to this. It's plain as day you're lying about the period pains. You probably just want the attention, don't you? You're sick. If there is genuinely something wrong with you, just grit your teeth and push through it, like a normal human being.
Yeah, 'cause that's totally possible. I can just get rid of these crippling pains through sheer force of will, right? Why didn't I see it before? Why don't I just pull a rabbit out of a hat while I'm at it? It would have helped if I had my medication, but I couldn't find it anywhere. In spite of that, I felt so awful about letting Kelsey down lately that I pushed myself beyond my limits. And then, well, here I am.
Oh, your meds? I threw them in the trash where they belong.
You did what?
I threw away all your stupid medicine. Do your job without it. Think about it. You end up not being able to move even when you take them. So what good are they? If they don't do anything, why do you bother wasting money on them or putting them into your body?
You're a disgrace. You actually did that? Fine. I'm throwing you in the trash too then, Dad.
Huh? Who is this?
Kelsey.
Huh? But Kelsey's at school right now. What the heck are you talking about? If you're Kelsey, then what was the discussion we just had? Makes sense, woman. I get it. You're trying to confuse me. You're trying to mess with my head, aren't you? Just what the hell is your endgame here? Do you have any idea who you're messing with here? What I'm capable of? This is not a fight you want to start, I assure you.
I only had school in the morning today. I got a call from the hospital telling me Mom had been rushed away in an ambulance. I went over as soon as I could. I'm chilling with Mom in the hospital ward right now.
Huh? What? Is that really you, Kelsey? No, wait. It can't be. This is your mother's number. I mean, your number, Patricia. You think you can outwit me? I invented the concept of outwitting. I am he who outwits!
Wow, Dad, are you really like this? I'm speechless. I saw Mom's phone flashing when one of the nurses was passing me her belongings. When I saw your name, I thought I'd better reply to let you know what was going on, so I opened the message. When I did, I saw all the horrible stuff you were saying. Is this how you always treat Mom? I can't believe you speak to her like this. Don't you love her? How could you?
Why am I the bad guy here all of a sudden? Surely you saw your mother's disgraceful attitude too. Not cooking for us and then blaming it on her period pains. Staying in bed for days at a time. I don't even have to tell you. How much housework have you had to do lately, Kelsey? Do you think it's acceptable? There's only one person to blame here, and it's not me. She's been causing you more trouble than anyone.
What? She's not causing me any trouble at all. So I have to do the housework 1 or 2 times a month. So what? I honestly couldn't care less. Besides, Mom's always cooking delicious meals for us, cleaning up after us, making sure our clothes are clean and fresh, bringing us drinks, baking us cookies. She's a star. Surely it's basic decency to let her rest on the rare occasion she's not feeling her usual self due to period pains?
Basic decency? Sheesh. Give me a break. You're putting me in a difficult position as your father here. You're gonna get hit by a ton of bricks when you go out into the real world and realize it's not as kind and forgiving as those naive ideas you've got in your head.
No! The only one in a difficult position here is Mom. How exactly are you the victim here? Her period pains are almost unbearable even when she takes her medicine. But you were actually spiteful enough to throw that away too. As if she wasn't stressed enough already. You do nothing but insult and abuse her. You two are supposed to be a team, but all you do is attack her. You're just a sad little bully. Is it any wonder she collapsed? It's your fault this happened. It's your fault Mom is in the hospital. I don't need a dad who makes my mom suffer like this, so you can just get lost. What's the point in having a dad who isn't there for his family when they need him more than ever? We're done.
Hey, Kelsey. How are you? I hope you're doing just swell, honey. Do you think you might be ready to speak to your pops yet, sweetie pie? Do you think maybe we could have a little chat? Oh, by the way, the breakfast you made me today was so delicious. You're super talented. You have no idea how pleased I was. It made my day.
What do you want?
Huh?
How about instead of bombarding
I just filed the divorce papers.
I see. I guess there was no way we could talk things through in the end, huh?
Why would you even say that after all this time? Surely you understand. We're not a good match, Arthur. Our values are different. Me and you are like oil and water. Even if we did give it another go, we'd only drive each other up the walls and be at each other's throats again within 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. We've done nothing but fight lately. We can't carry on like that. It won't be fair on Hannah. I know there's no salvaging our relationship, Bella.
Anyways, this is the end. Surely there's nothing for us to discuss anymore?
The only reason you're saying that is because you got your way. I just can't accept you taking custody of Hannah.
Christ, Arthur! Are we really gonna do this again? We've had this conversation 1,000 times by now. I'm taking Hannah because it's her best interest to be with me. I'm only thinking about her happiness. This isn't personal. She's a girl. A girl needs to be with her mother. What would you know about bringing up a little girl? What would you do when she started puberty? When she had her first period, it's not possible for a guy to understand these things. So, how could you possibly give her the guidance she needs?
Sure, but still.
The only reason she's so clingy with you now is because she's young. She'd do a complete 180 when she got older. All teenage girls hate their dads, Arthur. That's a fact of life. She needs to be with her mom, and that's final.
The only one who hates me is you. That's what I'm worried about.
Don't be ridiculous. What is there to worry about?
Can you really do this on your own?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like. Do you understand how hard it's going to be financially to raise a little girl on your own? How are you going to do it on your salary? You barely bring in enough to look after yourself, let alone our daughter. Can you afford to send her to college?
Wow, this is a new low even for you, Arthur. You're making fun of me because you make more money than me? You think you're so special with your high-paying job and your fancy car, don't you, jerk?
Whoa. Relax. I'm not making fun of you at all. I just think we should be realistic about this and accept that raising a little girl on your own is gonna be tough, and even more so without the necessary funds.
Whatever. You were so making fun of me. You think you're so much better than me, don't you?
No way. I just have genuine doubts, okay? Is that a crime? This is our daughter's future we're talking about here. You're going to have to raise her while holding down a full-time job. Have you even thought about the implications of that?
Don't underestimate me. I'm more than capable of raising a little girl on my own. I'll be able to find a new job with a better salary if I put my mind to it.
Really?
Anyway, no matter what you say or how much doubt you pile on me, we're going our separate ways, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind. I'll show you I can do it. You're gonna feel like such an idiot when you find out how well things are going.
Jesus, Bella. Why do you speak like this is some kind of competition? All I want is what's best for our daughter. I'm not trying to one-up you.
I know everyone makes fun of me. You all think I'm a useless, good-for-nothing with no redeeming qualities.
No one thinks that about you.
Yes, they do. Even my own freaking parents hate me. All they ever do is praise you. It's like you're the second coming of Jesus in their eyes. They think you can do no wrong because you work for a major company and make lots of money, Mr. Perfect. What a joke. Well, you won't get the last laugh. Mark my words. I'm gonna show you what I'm made of, and you'll regret ever looking down on me. You all will.
Jeez, point taken. I get it. You're going to make a big fool of me and show the world how incredible you are, right? If you insist on waging this imaginary war in your mind, then who am I to stop you? Heck, I couldn't if I tried. But I want you to remember that if you're ever struggling, and I mean with anything, I'll always be a phone call away. I'll do whatever I can to help you and Hannah.
I have nothing more to say to you, and that ain't gonna change. I'll be taking Hannah and moving somewhere far away with her soon. We don't need your help. I can do this on my own.
Whoa, slow down a sec. You're moving? Where to?
Out of state. The place I'm looking at would probably take you about 4 hours in the car.
Bella, please, that's too far. Are you trying to stop me from seeing my daughter?
If you want to see her, nothing will be stopping you from coming and seeing her. Of course, I never want to see you again, but you're welcome to see your daughter.
What the hell? You're trying to make this as difficult for me as possible. At least let me stay in contact with her.
In contact?
Will you get her a phone? At least then I can message her.
She shouldn't have a phone at her age. She can wait until she's in high school.
Bella, please, will you compromise on this one thing? Wasn't getting your divorce and taking full custody enough for you? Now you're going to cut me out of her life completely? You could call me every name under the sun and hate me forever for all I care. But please, get my daughter a phone so I can at least talk to her.
Fine. I'll buy her a phone. Happy now?
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I want you to know that I don't blame you for everything that happened. It hurts that I didn't get custody of Hannah, but I know I made mistakes myself, and I won't try to deny that. I want you to know that I support you and want you to succeed. You deserve to be happy.
I just thought I'd let you know. We finished moving into our new house this morning.
Hey, Bella. I see. Thank you for telling me. How's Hannah doing?
She loves it here. There's a park right outside the front door. She did a little song and dance when I told her she could go out and play whenever she wanted. She was over the moon.
You said you were going to buy her a phone, right? How's that looking? You didn't forget your promise, did you?
Don't rush me, Arthur. I just finished moving house, for crying out loud. Do you know how stressful that is? We don't even have our things unpacked, and you want me to go out and buy a phone? It can wait. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll download the Messenger app and add you to her contacts. Will that satisfy you?
Sure, that's a great start. Thanks. Would you mind teaching her how to actually use the thing, though? It might be a little overwhelming for her.
Don't be silly. All kids these days know how to use smartphones. Oh, perfect. She says she wants to speak to you. She can show you her skills right now.
Daddy, it's Hannah.
Hannah! That's my girl. How did you get so good at using smartphones?
I practiced. I can even type faster than Mom.
I always knew you were a genius. That's great. This means we'll be able to skeek all the time.
Mommy says she's gonna buy me one. Can you believe it? My very own phone.
I know, sweetie. I'm so pleased for you. Isn't it great? Now, we'll be able to skeek wherever we want to. Me and you are going to be living a little far away from each other from now on, but at least we can still stay in touch. I want you to message me whenever you feel like it.
But Mommy said I can only use my phone an hour per day. Other than that, she said I can only use it to speak to you.
Smartphones are amazing and all kinds of convenient, but they also come with lots of hidden dangers, sweetie.